We're trying to do different stuff with tummy time. So I thought I'd put her on the floor over here because it's the cushiest floor, and now the cats are so confused. Because look how active she's getting, guys. She wants to kick her feet all the time now. Right, beautiful? Wanna keep kicking? Wanna keep moving? Look at you guys. Oh, look at you. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing so good. Yeah, bless you. Oh, you're doing so good. You see how heavy her head is for her? And she's like slowly sliding down. Yeah. Use your legs, that's good. Hello everyone, welcome to another video of me and my 2-month-old. Looks like she's trying to go to sleep. Also, Coffee Bean, do you have any words? Wonderful. So yeah, she's still 2 months. She's almost 3 months now, which is so crazy how the time flies. Yeah, we're really behind on trying to get her to like build up her strength and to do tummy time, because she's like just now like really wanting to like move around. You can see like her really kicking her arms and legs and stuff, just like she just wants to move. So I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, look at her go. So I'm like really behind on making sure that she builds up her strength, and that's what we want. Just like a quick little update. Yeah, we're still very low on milk. I am now resorting to basically solely breastfeeding her throughout the day, with maybe getting an extra pump in like the morning or the evening, you know, after she goes to bed, so that eventually I can like build up some bottles that way, so that if someone else needs to give her milk, then we're able to. Otherwise, you and I are stuck together like glue until my milk supply goes up. Yeah, she's chilling right now. But one thing I wanted to talk about that I kind of just wanted to get this out of the way, because it's been really heavy on my mind. It's just, yeah, I've been experiencing some sort of like, I guess you call it like motherhood anxiety. But I think I'm just realizing that I really have to bring out the mama bear and put my foot down and say no to, you know, situations and people, and just like I have to, you know, make more of an effort to protect her, like if I feel like that's necessary, because I am very one with my like intuition. Like I get a very good vibe off of like people, situations. Like I feel like I have a very good compass in that way. Like I've always been like that, but it's not part of my personality to be very assertive, loud, negative, forceful. That's not very me, but I'm more like, okay, I'll just like I'll just avoid situations I don't want to be in. That's literally how it is, and I'll just leave. If I don't like something, I'll just leave, and if something really bugs me, I speak up about it in like a serious way, and I'm not one to, especially now that I've grown older, like I will, have those serious conversations, because I'm not a very good liar. Like I suck at lying, like those like little video games where like you're supposed to like lie and pretend that you're something else, like Among Us, where you have to pretend you're not the imposter. I suck at that because I can't lie, so therefore I just say nothing. And so I'm finding myself in more and more situations where I am very uncomfortable with the way I'm being treated, the way she's being treated, and I feel like I am trapped, like I cannot get out of the situation, and I'm keep being in that situation where, I feel really uncomfortable with, the way that I'm being treated and the way she's being treated. And yeah, I just feel really trapped. And the other day was like a breaking point where I did break down because I just felt awful. And like my blood felt like it was boiling, with like that type of anger, and I couldn't do anything about it. I was just trapped. And like, yeah, I just shut off everything in my body to not move and not react because I was so mad, and just shut down. Yeah, I've never really experienced that before. I've had like panicky sort of like responses to stress where there's sort of like an explosion, and it's like, whoa, my gosh, where did this come from sort of situation. But this like motherhood anxiety sort of was just like a shutdown and then a breakdown. I'm sorry I'm being so vague. I hate it when YouTubers do this and they're trying to talk about something serious, but they're being so vague in just in case like it hits the wrong audience. I just really want to talk to you guys about, feeling like I finally did feel some sort of like motherhood anxiety. And I really haven't talked to many people in my personal life about it. So who knows, maybe that's the stress is linked to my milk production, and maybe that's why it feels like it's dipped a little bit, because like I'm still recovering from this sort of like anxiety attack. Like I still think about it, like I'm struggling to sleep because of it, and usually I don't. I keep saying this, but like I have no problem sleeping and falling asleep and staying asleep, and apparently I knew she's been sleeping so good. Yeah, she only gets up once a night, guys. But yeah, I spoke to my husband about this, and we're gonna work towards just keeping everything really relaxed for a bit. We've been doing a lot, like especially during the weekend, and our time is going to be very limited very soon. Like spring training's coming up, and my husband works in the baseball field area, and so he's going to be working 6 days a week very soon. So I got to soak up all the time with my husband as I can before it's just me and you for 6 days a week. So we're taking that as an excuse to just like have everything slow down so that we can just relax a bit and like de-stress. Because even though stuff is getting better with her, like that's the whole reason why I've been doing these vlogs, because I can, and it's not like stressville to the max with taking care of a baby. Yeah, we just need to keep it chill. Keep it even chiller than we have been, which feels like not all that much. It just feels pretty normal. Okay, well hopefully I'll figure this out and I'll feel better within the next couple days or weeks, and I could just like be the best mom that I want to be. I guess the thing that keeps lingering that I can't like let go is like I'm trying to justify my feelings. Like I feel really bad for being anxious, So I'm trying to justify like why I feel this way. It's just because like I'm her mom. I'm her mom and I want to protect her in like in all the ways. And so if I feel uncomfortable about, a situation, then that should be justified. Like I shouldn't have to explain myself. I guess I said in my postpartum video that I didn't have motherhood anxiety, but I think because in most instances, like 95% of the time, I know that she's okay, that she's chill or whatever, and then just like in very specific instances, it's like my stress is to the max. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm just keep trying to justify it, but I know that I'm okay. I know that she's okay. Like what I feel is valid. What I feel is valid. So she woke up and she got hungry, so I'm breastfeeding her right now. This reminds me of like the difference of breastfeeding versus pumping. So like before her like milk increase went up, because I wouldn't say my milk has really gone down, but more like she's getting more hungry, because I looked at all the numbers and I'm making the same amount of milk. It's just like she's just getting more hungry. I would breastfeed her at night. That if she woke up and she was hungry, then I would just breastfeed her, because I usually would have enough milk anyway because I was also sleeping. And then throughout the day, I would pump, every so many hours and then give her those bottles. Well, now we don't have any bottles. So it's like, okay, I'm breastfeeding her during the day and pumping an extra 1 or 2 times while she's sleeping. The difference between the two is like, it's not like I don't enjoy breastfeeding. This is fine. Like, it's just, I just don't want to be the only one giving her food, because she can get hungry very frequently, and so that means I can't leave and do anything without like also having to take her and feed her. So I like the freedom that bottles of breast milk give me, but also it feels like I have to pump more often than I have to breastfeed her, if that makes sense. Like I have to pump frequently. Sorry, that's her little hand. I have to pump so many times to keep up this milk supply, while if I just solely breastfeed, I just breastfeed whenever she wants food. And with pumping, I have to like wash the pump stuff, and I have to wash all the bottles like every single day. It just like that's just like another task for me to do. Hi, coffee. It's another task for me to do that I already barely have enough time to do the bare minimum anyway, that it's like just another little thing. But also another pro about pumping, other than the freedom, is that I get to visually see how much milk I am making. So I can see, oh yeah, in the beginning of the day I have a lot of milk because I was sleeping, and then throughout the day it kind of just basically decreases, and until like the evening I make the least. While breastfeeding is just like I could just like feel that she's taking the milk. That's more or less it. And then I burp her and then she burps, so it's like, oh yeah, your stomach is full, that's why you're burping. And that's it. That's like the only indication that milk is being transferred from me to her. So yeah, there's pros and cons. So I'll just keep going with just solely breastfeeding, especially on days where it's just me and her, because I can. I mean, I'm here, I'm with her, I'm not going anywhere. And then hopefully with these extra pumps that I can get in the evening and possibly early morning, I can build up enough bottles so that if there is an instance where I need to be away from her, someone else can give her the bottle. Plus, I am also taking away another connection from Marceline to Christian, because it's been a go-to that, when he's home from work, he's basically the one who gives her all of her bottles. Then it's not that many bottles, because like there's not that much time from when he gets home till she goes to bed anyway. but like there's that missing connection that she's having with him, you know. It's like the sort of bonding. So it's when there's no bottles of milk for him to give her, he has to bond with her in other means, which kind of sucks, you know. Like I want my husband to bond with his baby, but yeah, we just don't have any milk right now. But she's still getting fed, you know. It's just going straight from the source. I'll just keep trying to stay hydrated and stress free so that I can make enough milk to have like abundance. I'm good. So today I'm gonna take her to Target. Here she is on her little swing, of course. But for some reason I can't help but feel very nervous about it. I did take her like one time for an emergency little trip when Christian got food poisoning and he was very, very sick and I needed to go get him medicine. But I couldn't leave him here with her because he was so sick, like just like constantly run to the bathroom. So today I need paper plates because we're a paper plate family here. We do not wash our plates apparently, and we run out. So I'm using this as an excuse to, you know, take her with me on a little errand. And I can't help but be very nervous about it. And she had a very good day yesterday. She slept very nice during the day and at night. Yeah, she hasn't taken a nap yet today, which I was like kind of waiting for her to take a nap before I would like leave the apartment with her. I'm just very nervous that we're gonna get there and then like she's gonna be really upset or something, like overtired or hungry, and I'm breastfeeding her solely right now. But yeah, I've been waiting all morning for her to take another little nap and she's not having it. But if I wait any later, then she could get even more upset, and then I'm getting even closer to when Christian gets home from work. So it's like, oh, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and go now. And lucky for us, we do not live too far from a Target, so worst case scenario, I just bring her back here and give her what she needs.
Yes, adore you all of the time. I like to. I like to. I like to love you every day. I like to love you, love you. I like to love you. If I may, I'd like to love you. I'd like to love you. I'd like to love you night and day.
Also, I did say ages ago that Christiane needed to get a new car for the baby car seat so that she could fit somewhere. Well, I'm in the new car. I forgot to tell you guys, but yeah, we did end up getting a new car. It was very hectic because we started the process. We started looking for cars when I was still pregnant, and we couldn't settle on one because, you know, like we found some. They were pretty nice, but they're really expensive, and so this is the one that we ended up going with. But yeah, new car, and it fits the baby perfectly in the back seat. Yeah.
I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you night and day, if I may. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you.
So we're back home now. I was finally able to get her to take a little nap. Oh, I think I'm starting to wake her up. I just wanted to say that overall the Target run was a success. She was like in a decent mood like the whole time, and then even fell asleep and took a little nap while I was there, which is great. Yeah, it wasn't until we literally got right to the apartment door and then she started bawling her eyes out. Like she just realized that she was hungry, which is so funny. But I mean, we were already here, so all I had to do was put the food away, and then I was able to feed her. And then she decided she was down ready for a nap above, but it looks like she's starting to wake up now. But yeah, another instance where I was just like so beyond worried, and it was not necessary. It was honestly quite nice. Who knows, today might have been a fluke. It might not be like that every time I try to take her out for errands, but honestly it wasn't too bad. I think one of these days I gotta try to put her back in like the little like holder thing, a little carrier, and then I can get even more stuff done with her, because you know I just had to put her in the car seat in the cart, which does not leave much room for me to actually buy things. So if I take her to the grocery store, I have no idea what I would do. So I guess the theme of this video is just me dealing with my worries now as a mom, and being more courageous and getting stuff done and saying no to things that I do feel uncomfortable doing. Oh, but some baby things that I did get for Marceline was I got this like little rattle thing. I don't know, I had seen that Taylor R's baby enjoyed one of these when he was like Marceline's age, so I thought that I feel like it's a good size of toy, plus she doesn't have anything that's like plastic that she can like put her mouth on, because everything she wants to touch right now, she wants to put her mouth on it. So maybe with this she can like shake it and, you know, put her mouth on it. And then another thing I thought that was like super cute was this little bunny. It's just a cute little bunny. She doesn't like she has a couple stuffed elephants that are kind of cute, but they're huge, like as big as her, while this is like super tiny that she can probably like actually hold and like be proportioned to her. So maybe she'll enjoy this pretty soon. But yeah, I think with that, I think that's the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for sticking around and watch me go through all this stuff. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe for more motherhood and baby content. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.